change the way you think, you're going to fail. If you don't change the way you do things, you're going to fail. If you don't like start doing something different, you're going to fail. Like if you don't build the relationships that you need to build and sustain them and keep them, you're going to fail. If you keep trying to do everything by yourself, you're going to fail. If you can't be consistent, you're going to fail.
A broadcast service of
You know what I
Temple
mean?
University,
If
available on your phone and tablet with the WRTI app.
all I'm saying is if you don't do something, you're going to fail. And by fail, I just mean whatever goal or whatever direction you're going. Like if you don't change, basically to wrap everything up, if you don't change, you're going to fail. Like you're going to fail. And you know, I get it about the positive mindset, but I think before the positive mindset, it needs to be some acknowledgement of where you are currently and where you're going. And you need to be clear about where you're going, or you're going to fail. If you plan on staying average or mediocre, you're going to fail. Or maybe you will succeed, but maybe just in an average or mediocre way. But what is that? Like if you can't stay focused, you're going to fail. Unless you want to fail. If you want to fail, then keep doing what you're doing. If you don't, then something got to change. And don't talk about it. Don't talk about what you're going to do. Just do it. You talk all day about what you're going to do. And then don't. Or even if you don't do nothing, you're not doing the right things. You're not doing the things that you need to do. Like, you don't have to fail. You can succeed. You just gotta change. You know what I mean? Like if you don't have certain relationships with like other successful people or whatever you're trying to do, that's you. You know what I mean? It's not, at some point you gotta acknowledge that it's not everybody around you and it's you. You're the problem. Like you're the problem. You know what I mean? When you got people trying to give you advice and you don't want to listen, like that's on you. You know what I mean? Like people can't do stuff for you. You know what I mean? Like, and don't get me wrong, you never been the type to need outside motivation. You really don't need outside motivation. Like where other people need somebody to tell them, you never needed nobody to tell you, but at the same time it's like you have to move forward. You got to be progressing. You're always moving forward. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. You know what I mean? So like you got to change. Like you got to do something different, or you're going to continue to fail. And not even necessarily that failure is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you kind of know like what to do because you know what not to do. But you can only know what not to do from actually doing. So, yeah, it may take some sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Like you may possibly be away from home a lot or whatever the sacrifice is for you. But like if what you've been doing ain't working, you got to do something different. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you got kids. Like if you got kids, it ain't even about just you no more. And you know that. You knew once the moment you had your child that, man, this is like now. I'm not going to say you don't matter because you do. You absolutely do. But like the child didn't ask to be here. You know what I'm saying? And if you brought them into this world without being prepared, that's not their fault. And you need to be doing everything that you can to make sure that they're okay.